We are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Penix to the air right away. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. You look at the Saints defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. A quick throw outlined to Mooney. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Motion man is Shakir. And looking to throw, Penix. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Randall, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Saints are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented a zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fly incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Ready? Pass to 60. Pass, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, and they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw again. He'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the foul. Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll throw with Penix. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Has his man, it's Shakir. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Khalil Shakir, 37 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Saints nothing.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Come on, set. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Green Jack, flat, 95.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I think he had to learn that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Looking to throw, Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarnell Mooney, 52 yards. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Here's Penix. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Shakir hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons! Darnell Mooney with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it is 28-0.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top of the game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And Rattler, he'll throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
22 needle. Ready.
Play action. Now Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To the air is Rattler. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. 10.
To the air once more is Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Saints will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's complete to Mooney. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 8.
So timing up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
On the double.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Set.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Set.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, ready. Yellow.
On play action, Rattler. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Rattler wants to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Ready?
Now Rattler. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
42, Saints 8.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach all game long, practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Shaq. Drop roll leading.
They'll throw with Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
Saints 8.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Black down. Set.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler.
Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
56, Saints 8.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Harris to return it.
And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together. It's all right, guys. We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to have the Saints first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Saints.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route.
Breaks through the contact. He's still on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. There, taking it in. And the Saints are able to claw one back. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the
Cook's full extension, it's complete. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson with another carry.
They'll get only a couple down at 44.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not good at dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Clark Phillips has got it. Off to the races. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
63, Saints 16.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Complete. It's Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 17 there to New Orleans 1st down. Defensively with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ready?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. They'll wind up getting 4 down to 36.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
50, great. Set.
Here's Rattler. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
Ready. Rail. Yellow. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
Well, he is out of bounds inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught left side by Brooks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. That's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow. 25, 60.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
Ready, break.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Come on, set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Ready.
On fourth down, here's Rattler.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties on threes.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was a 30-yard run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a lemon of a kick there. This is going to be spotted down right on the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. That one looks like he'll throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today.